begin with Albania. Albania is a 21-year-old environmentalist who cares deeply about the ocean. In addition to volunteering on Coastal Cleanup Day, she has worked with the Environmental Ministers Campaign to eliminate the use of plastic bags in her country. Albania.
Science and international relations student. This 20-year-old hopes to improve the lives of young people, so she works with the National Association of the Fight Against Drugs. Angola.
Argentina. Argentina is a strong woman who hopes to use her title to help fight gender violence around the world. This 23-year-old former athlete plans to become an on-air journalist in the future. Argentina.
She has volunteered on multiple environmental protection projects and works with an organization that gives medical support to disabled soldiers. Armenia.
Aruba. Aruba is a 21-year-old nursing student and mental health advocate. Her biggest passion is reading motivational books, and she hopes to eventually motivate nurses around the world to be passionate about their profession. Aruba.
So she was exposed to different environments and cultures. This well-traveled 27-year-old started a social media campaign to provide homeless women free clothing and nutritious meals. Australia.
Bahamas. Bahamas is a 24-year-old social media coordinator and model with a political science degree. She became an advocate for dementia awareness after her grandmother was diagnosed with the disease 3 years ago. Bahamas.
Bangladesh. At 20, Bangladesh is a third-year physics student in college. She's an excellent badminton player and classical dancer who hopes to become an international fashion icon in the future. Bangladesh.
Barbados. Barbados' career goal is to be a human rights attorney. This 20-year-old received several Royal Academy of Ballet certificates of merit before being diagnosed with scoliosis and undergoing surgery. Barbados.
Belgium. 24-year-old Belgium is of Filipino descent and got involved in pageantry because she was a shy teen. She once went through commando training in her country's army, participating in drills that including jumping out of a Zeppelin. Belgium.
Belize. Belize graduated cum laude with her bachelor's degree in sociology. In her spare time, this 26-year-old certified scuba diver enjoys swimming in the ocean, ATV riding, and speedboating. Belize.
The Bolivian Association of Communication Researchers. This 21-year-old communication student is proud of her volunteer work with Smile Train, an organization that helps children with cleft lip and palate. Bolivia.
Brazil. 3 years ago, Brazil suffered from anxiety attacks and self-image issues. This now confident 25-year-old is a journalist and digital influencer, using her voice on social media to champion a number of important causes. Brazil.
British Virgin Islands. As a media communications professional, this 26-year-old British Virgin Islands works with the Department of Information and Public Relations. Her goal is to become a published author and to own a public relations and media management firm. British Virgin Islands.
Bulgaria. After taking a course for young entrepreneurs, Bulgaria decided to start her own business selling baby clothes. This 25-year-old enjoys organizing memorable trips and recently traveled to Thailand, where she played with tigers. Bulgaria.
Let's welcome back to the stage Albania, Angola, Argentina, Armenia, Aruba, Australia, Bahamas, Bangladesh, Barbados, Belgium, Belize, Bolivia, Brazil, British Virgin Islands, Bulgaria. Starting off our second group with Cambodia. Cambodia is an 18-year-old college student freshman working on a degree in international relations at one university while studying law at another. In the future, she'd like to work for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs as an ambassador to her country. Cambodia.
Canada. Canada is an advocate for the legalization of cannabis as a medical solution to various health conditions. This 24-year-old created a platform on social media using the hashtag #TalkAboutMe to get people talking about mental health. Canada.
Honors graduate with a bachelor's in biochemistry and a master's in regenerative medicine. This 23-year-old is passionate about improving lives through health and medical research. Cayman Islands.
Chile. Chile came from a very poor community and was a victim of both bullying and discrimination as a result. This 20-year-old is now in her second year of law school and enjoys playing the guitar, piper organ, and flute in her spare time. Chile.
aim to teach children to minimize their unnecessary garbage. This 26-year-old's recycling project called Love Life Green Home helps bring awareness to waste-related environmental issues. China.
Colombia. Colombia worked 3 jobs growing up and funded her own education. This 24-year-old graduated college cum laude and due to her volunteer work was recently granted the keys to 5 different cities. Colombia.
Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a 28-year-old business administration student who has run a fashion accessories business for the last 4 years. Her company allows more than 200 women, mostly single mothers, to complement their income by selling her products. Costa Rica.
Croatia. Croatia is working towards her bachelor's degree in environmental health engineering. As a future healthcare worker, this 22-year-old wants to improve the medical system and become a member of the World Health Organization. Croatia.
Curacao. 22-year-old Curacao wants to reduce childhood literacy, so she volunteers at an elementary school where she promotes reading. In the future, she plans to pursue her biggest dream of becoming an airline pilot. Curacao.
Czech Republic. Czech Republic is a 24-year-old, 5th-year law student. She snowboards and plays basketball in her spare time and once walked nearly 200 miles from Portugal to Spain with just a backpack as part of a pilgrimage walk. Czech Republic.
Denmark. 23-year-old Denmark speaks 6 languages and works part-time as a Danish and Russian translator. She is currently studying international economics and business management and would eventually like to run her own business. Denmark.
Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic works part-time as a bilingual assistant for the hearing impaired. This 18-year-old future pilot was an honor roll student and senior class president in high school. Dominican Republic.
Ecuador. Ecuador is a 22-year-old public relations student who envisions herself becoming a successful businesswoman. She had health issues growing up, so she's currently helping create the first foundation for immunological diseases in her country. Ecuador.
Egypt. 20-year-old Egypt speaks 3 languages and is currently a business school student. This proud feminist once traveled solo around Asia and dreams of working in the marketing department for a big designer one day. Egypt.
El Salvador began working when she was 15 to help her struggling mother put food on the table. Now 25, she teaches art classes through an organization that helps impoverished children stay positive. El Salvador.
Please welcome back to the stage, Cambodia, Canada, Cayman Islands, Chile, China, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Curacao, Czech Republic, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, and El Salvador. And here comes Equatorial Guinea. 20-year-old Equatorial Guinea is a mechanical engineering student who's passionate about mathematics and physics. She works with non-governmental agencies in her country to help end childhood pregnancy. Equatorial Guinea.
Moved to Cyprus for a couple of years to learn about another culture. Now 23, she said getting out of her comfort zone helped boost her confidence, and 4 years later, she can still speak and understand the Greek language. Finland.
France. France is a Formula One racing fan who recently got behind the wheel and finished third at a classic car rally. This 25-year-old speedster recently cooked with the First Lady of her country to raise funds for sick children. France.
Yeah. Give her a round of applause. Georgia. 25-year-old Georgia realized she was interested in the tourism business from an early age. She obtained her tourism degree and currently works for a popular 5-star hotel as a front office manager. Georgia.
Germany. Germany's goal is to open a school where others can learn how to pose and walk like a model. This 23-year-old, 5'4" petite model is tired of hearing that her industry is only for the vertically gifted, so she started a campaign called #HeightIsNotAnIssue. Germany.
Great Britain. Great Britain is a 27-year-old host who works on several television programs and online campaigns. She plans to use her presenting skills and passion for humanitarian causes to bring important issues to the younger generation. Great Britain.
Guam. Guam was motivated to work hard and learn more about the economy after watching her father struggle as an immigrant. That's why this 18-year-old finance student currently works for an investment banking company. Guam.
Haiti. 26-year-old Haiti wants to bring more awareness to two important issues: child abuse and domestic violence. She recently funded an organization to help the plight of the women and children in her country. Haiti.
Honduras. Honduras started her own jewelry design business to put herself through college. This 26-year-old finance student grew up in poverty, but is currently thriving thanks to her work ethic. Honduras.
to become a successful international author. She recently worked at the Red Cross as a fundraising coordinator while volunteering for their study aid program. Iceland.
India. India is training to be a dancer and studying mixed martial arts. This 26-year-old actress model has been featured in over 200 ad campaigns across digital, print, and electronic media. India.
Indonesia is an animal lover who advocates against the dog meat trade in her country. This 20-year-old rugby player works with her mother to run a shelter that helps over 100 dogs who have been mistreated. Indonesia.
Good recovery. Give her a hand. Ireland. Ireland studies systems engineering and is currently a NASA data knob. This 26-year-old works remotely from Dublin as a director of the NASA Space Apps Challenge, but her ultimate goal is to go into space herself one day. Ireland.
Israel piloted 15 flights as a part of an army program before transferring to a formerly all-male intelligence team. She now works at a high-tech company as a systems operator. Israel.
Italy. 20-year-old Italy graduated high school at the top of her class. She's currently studying law at one of her country's most prestigious universities and plans to uphold the law as a magistrate upon graduation. Italy.
Let's welcome back to the stage our delegates: Equatorial Guinea, Finland, France, Georgia, Germany, Great Britain, Guam, Haiti, Honduras, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Israel, Italy.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Let's continue the show with Jamaica. Jamaica has trained in both karate and kung fu for the past 10 years. This 19-year-old was recently accepted to the University of the West Indies to study law and international relations. Jamaica. Japan. Japan is a 22-year-old senior in college studying linguistics. This trained ballet dancer and singer is majoring in interpreting and translation and reads at least 3 books a month. Japan.
Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is an art student who plans to become a drawing teacher when she graduates. This 18-year-old believes it's important to give back and volunteers at both nursing homes and orphanages. Kazakhstan.
Kenya. Kenya hopes to be an inspiration to young girls and show them it's okay to follow their dreams. This 18-year-old former track star is currently studying languages in college and majoring in French. Kenya.
has already been displayed at several exhibitions. Her hobbies include writing and drawing everyday life scenes on folding fans. Korea!
Kosovo. Kosovo enjoys spreading positivity and learning about the human mind, so she studied psychology in college. This 21-year-old recent graduate enjoys reading books and dancing in her spare time. Kosovo.
Is passionate about advocating for education in rural areas. This 23-year-old has never competed in a pageant before this year, but is incredibly proud to represent her country on the international stage. Laos.
Lithuania. Lithuania works in the medical field and proudly once saved a person's life. This 21-year-old enjoys kite surfing, roller skating, and playing tennis when she can find the time. Lithuania.
Malaysia started a campaign called Your Body, Your Say. The objective of this 22-year-old's initiative is to get women to accept themselves and change society's critical beauty standards. Malaysia.
Malta. Every morning around 5 a.m., Malta heads to the sea to meditate. This 23-year-old guitar player recently completed a scuba diving course and has given her a new way to explore the world and its natural beauty. Malta.
Was a gold-winning table tennis player in high school. Now 21, she is a professional model who is putting herself through college, where she's studying marketing management. Mauritius.
Mexico. All right, we're going to take a sweep break, a 20-second sweep break. Everybody give it up for Ken Parham, the choreographer. Mexico is a writer who is currently scripting her first movie. This 25-year-old proudly overcame depression and feels deeply connected with quantum energy, believing people create their own reality. Mexico.
Mongolia. Mongolia is a 25-year-old law school graduate and former competitive track star. Her ultimate goal in life is to protect human rights and help struggling high school students find a rewarding career path. Mongolia.
Myanmar. Myanmar recently took part in a program to help stop child abuse and bring awareness to the problem. Just 20 years old, she's proud of the fact that she can help support her parents financially, working as both a model and singer. Myanmar.
Supervised counselor for underprivileged children. This 24-year-old thrill seeker says life is best lived outside your comfort zone, so she has gone both skydiving and deep sea scuba diving. Namibia.
Okay, everybody, we're just going to clean up the floor a little bit. How's everyone doing? What do you think so far?
The girls are doing such an incredible job, and it's so wonderful to see that their friends, families, and supporters have come out here tonight. We're just going to ask the girls to stop for a quick second while we sweep the floor and really try and minimize any more accidents.
Give it up for Ken Parham. He is both a sweeper and a coordinator. He's doing a fantastic job. Now, guys, remember, remember that this Sunday, live on Fox, you can watch the telecast. Who do you guys want to win?
What country are you rooting for this year?
How about on this side? Who are you guys rooting for?
Which delegate will wear the Moad Miss Universe crown?
Hey guys, while you're standing, please give a shout out and start dancing and clapping for our amazing production staff here at Miss Universe. They've been working really hard for you guys. All right, I think we have that floor in order. So we good? All right, let's continue with our group. Let's give it up for Jamaica, Japan, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Korea, Kosovo, Laos, Lithuania, Malaysia, Malta, Mauritius, Mexico, Mongolia, Myanmar, and Namibia. Okay, Ken, now you're just being a ham. Get out of here. And make way for Nepal. Nepal is a 22-year-old full-time medical student. She proudly started the campaign Healthcare for All, a program that provides free checkups, treatment, and consultations to mothers and children in rural areas. Nepal.
24-year-old Netherlands hopes to use her crown to inspire others to take care of the planet. This nature and animal advocate is an international DJ who has worked across the United States and Europe. Netherlands.
New Zealand. New Zealand is a 27-year-old fashion stylist with a master's degree in professional styling. She enjoys writing music and poems, but her ultimate goal is to travel the world helping people, animals, and the climate. New Zealand.
Took dancing lessons for 10 years. Growing up, her family struggled financially, but this 19-year-old persevered by learning how to manage stress and create her own destiny. Nicaragua.
Nigeria. Nigeria competed at her national pageant just weeks after her mother tragically passed away. This resilient 26-year-old pushed on knowing that it's what her biggest cheerleader would have wanted. Nigeria.
Instrumental technician who teaches children about robotics. This 21-year-old is committed to helping textile workers around the world receive better working conditions and wages. Norway.
Panama. Panama is an intern at the United Nations Office for Project Services. As a consultant for several UN agencies, this 22-year-old specializes in researching companies who are looking to donate money to nonprofits. Panama.
Paraguay. 26-year-old Paraguay was recognized for her social work and named Best Student for 8 years straight. Her biggest dream is to volunteer in South Africa helping underprivileged kids. Paraguay.
Peru. 26-year-old Peru struggled with self-esteem issues growing up because she was body shamed by her peers. This now confident queen volunteers for an institution that fosters abandoned and abused children and teens. Peru.
Philippines was raised by her grandparents, so she is passionate about senior care. She plans to raise awareness and build support for constructing more elderly care centers throughout her country. Philippines!
Poland. 28-year-old Poland has her master's degree in law from a top university. She is currently working to set up a service that will offer free legal advice to help empower women in her country. Poland.
Portugal is a nature lover who has a degree in landscape architecture. This 20-year-old supports the Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation, which aims to preserve our planet. Portugal.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a professional model who's pursuing a career in marketing and public relations. This impressive 24-year-old has traveled to 5 different continents and has dreamed of becoming Miss Universe since she was a little girl. Puerto Rico.
Romania is a representative for the World Youth Leaders Union, a nonprofit for young entrepreneurs. She has an international law degree and has interned at the United Nations. Romania.
St. Lucia. St. Lucia studied economics, literature, and communications in college and is now a concierge agent for a respected hotel chain. This 23-year-old started a program called Homework Saturdays to tutor children in need. St. Lucia.
Puerto Rico, Romania, and St. Lucia. Please welcome Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone enjoys cooking and making handmade soap in her spare time. This 22-year-old's passion is giving back to her community. So she advocates for a campaign hoping to stop sexual violence against children in her country, Sierra Leone.
Singapore. Singapore graduated college with a bachelor's in biomedical science. This 24-year-old Red Cross volunteer is a certified phlebotomist and an advocate for inclusivity and equality. Singapore.
Slovak Republic. 24-year-old Slovak Republic is a finance and accounting student at a prestigious university. She enjoys salsa dancing and believes that outer beauty comes from being smart and kind on the inside. Slovak Republic.
South Africa. South Africa is a passionate activist engaged in the fight against gender-based violence. This 26-year-old has a social media campaign devoted to changing the narrative around gender stereotypes. South Africa.
To 12 countries and has always been fascinated with different cultures. This 20-year-old has been modeling since finishing high school, speaks 3 languages fluently, but understands 6. Spain.
Sweden. Sweden was born in an archipelago and obtained her boating license at just 12 years old. Now 22, this runway model and avid golfer enjoys swimming and wakeboarding in her spare time. Sweden.
With a degree in environmental science and management. An agricultural university in her country named this 23-year-old the most influential women of 2018. Tanzania.
Thailand. 26-year-old Thailand has a bachelor's degree in kinesiology. This former sports TV host and DJ enjoys reading graphic novels so much that she began writing her own series. Thailand.
finished an internship at a prestigious law firm. She's an accomplished basketball star, playing for 10 years and earning 7 Most Valuable Player awards. Turkey.
Ukraine. Ukraine volunteers with several charitable foundations that support both veterans and children in need. She enjoys boxing and painting, but this 26-year-old's true passion is fishing. Ukraine.
Student majoring in business administration and communications. This 21-year-old Mick Jagger fan is a self-taught guitarist who spends her free time singing, running, and rescuing animals. Uruguay.
USA. Before winning her national title, USA worked as an attorney practicing complex civil litigation. This 28-year-old currently works as a correspondent for an entertainment news outlet and runs a fashion blog. USA!
U.S. Virgin Islands. U.S. Virgin Islands has visited 77 countries and can hold a conversation in 5 languages. This well-traveled 28-year-old is currently pursuing her master's degree in international business. U.S. Virgin Islands.
Venezuela. Venezuela is a 20-year-old marketing student who plans to pursue her master's in fashion management. This award-winning synchronized swimmer says being underwater makes her feel strong and creative. Venezuela.
With a Google initiative that provides free digital and business training in her country. This 27-year-old architecture student is a former winner of Vietnam's Next Top Model. Vietnam. Let's all welcome back to the stage our delegates, starting with Sierra Leone, Singapore, Slovak Republic, South Africa, Spain, Sweden, Tanzania, Thailand, Turkey, Ukraine, Uruguay, USA, U.S. Virgin Islands, Venezuela, and Vietnam.
What'd you guys think?